loves. I was feeling spicy today in honor of an approaching full moon in Aries. It's coming in hot. Um, we, we talked about it in circle last night, and a lot of people are feeling it. You might be feeling it. Full moons in general can make you a little spicy, can make you feel like you need to drive fast, make you feel like you want to get in an argument spontaneously with someone. I'm kind of kidding, kind of not. So when we add Aries energy on top of that, which Aries is the baby of the zodiac, it is a fire sign, it's a cardinal sign. So all of that means it wants to take charge, it wants to initiate, it wants to begin, it wants to go first. And so when we have a full moon in Aries, we all are being affected by an energy that can make us very, very caliente, muy fuego. I'm sorry if I offended anybody there. But seriously, so something to think about this week. I also wanted to tie in how this full moon in Aries, while it is not an eclipse, it is on the axis that we have been experiencing eclipses on for the past almost 2 years, which is the Aries Libra axis. I've talked a lot about it. I've kind of feel like a broken record nearly, but we have one more eclipse in the series, which is next March. And so I will just say that this week could potentially bring up a breadcrumb for you that shows you what you may need to work on from here until March to wrap up this entire relationship axis season that we've been experiencing with the eclipses. It's been intense. Some people have gotten married, some people have gotten divorced, some people have found their soulmate, some people have rekindled relationships with families, some people have found their truth, their voice, they've stepped out of codependency, they've set boundaries. All of this is blossoming from these beautiful eclipses that are here to gift us with an opportunity to level up our relationships. And I want you to see it that way. So what I'm suspecting, and I haven't heard any of my other astrologers really mention this that I like to watch, but I just sense this, so I'll offer it to you. You can explore and experiment and report back if you would like. But check out this week. See if something comes up around your relationships. And because it's Aries, it most likely will be your relationship with yourself, your ability to be brave and courageous enough to either initiate a conversation with a loved one, reach out to a family member that you're genuinely missing, begin the project, put yourself out there, have a photo shoot for your business, do something that feels bold and expansive for you. For all of us, we have different layers of that. For some of us, that could be that hard conversation, or that feels hard that we're just like delaying. Or for some of us, it could be, like getting in front of a camera and promoting your business and saying what you do and being proud of what you do. So check it out. See what comes up for you this week. You may already be feeling it. It's Tuesday. Full moon is on Thursday. And she is waxing fast. Very fast. It's in Pisces today currently. So we're feeling it already. This week also has a ton of crazy astrology I'm not going to get into, but it is reminding us to find moments of stillness, to be gentle with yourself in the midst of this spicy fuego energy. I saw this meme, I posted it, but I'm going to share it on here because it's so fucking funny. It was like, in case of a taco emergency, call 911, like Juan. So if it gets spicy, call Juan. But seriously, maybe have some fun with it. I think Aries also has the potential to create a lot of chemistry and passion and playfulness and expression. I know I'm feeling that clearly. And it may make you feel like you want to be bold and take up more space and just be charismatic, be bubbly, be adventurous. Aries also loves to do something new. It loves to experience and travel and expand. Not in the same way that Sagittarius does. Sagittarius is like, we're going to travel, but I really want to immerse myself in the culture and learn something and like literally expand up here as well. Aries is more so like the body just wants to go, and I want to feel it, and I want to muscle my way up the hike, and I want to sweat in the tropics. It wants to that visceral taste it, touch it, feel it experience. So see if you can give yourself something new this week that is in that wheelhouse. And then, of course, if you are feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling like that fire energy is just like way too much for you, create moments of stillness. That's a wonderful practice. And then I also was, right before I hopped on here, I had the download of a practice that I had read in the book The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. She wrote The Secret as well. And she has a 28-day book called The Magic, and they're gratitude practices every day, and they are wonderful. That book will transform your life. I've done several gratitude circles before, and every single damn time I get some magic floating in the form of money, health, relationships. Like, I always get goodies when I really focus that gratitude practice. But one of my most favorite ones from the book is very simple. It's literally just getting your space and yourself in the space of gratitude and appreciation by listing out those people that you might have the greatest challenges with currently. So maybe that's your mother, maybe that's your partner, maybe it's yourself. And then go and list 10 things that you're grateful for from that person. So if it's like, let's say it's your ex-husband who you share a child with and you share custody with them. There may feel like a lot of pain, a lot of resentment there, and it may feel hard to show appreciation for that person. But you can find something, and that's what Rhonda challenges you to do in the practice. And let's say I'm so grateful for my ex because of the way he cares for our child that we share, and the way he still wants to be a present father and show that example to our child. And I'm grateful he pays his child support or whatever it is. Like, I'm just totally making up a theory here. I'm trying to find something that would be like maybe a challenging situation. But feel it out for yourself. You'll know it's those people you're already thinking of now as you're contemplating this. And the idea of the practice, kind of the science behind the practice, is if you can find appreciation in those most unlikely places, then you will tune yourself up to find appreciation everywhere, in the easier places, in the sunset, in your lover's kind words, in their actions, maybe in the way that you have been taking care of your body. You'll be able to appreciate and have gratitude for that. Yeah, it's kind of sticky at first, and it's a great test. It's a great challenge. Again, the reason I'm sharing it is because Aries is like, be bold, be brave, like dive into something that feels a little hard and like overcome it. Aries loves to like muscle its way through something and be like, I did it, we did it, yay. So I want you to be aware, I want you to be present. Notice if you see patterns coming up. This full moon is also corresponding to a new moon in Aries we had earlier this year in the springtime. So you could also look for threads there. If you're someone who's like me, I'm like a fucking detective when it comes to these transits. I love to look at a full moon and be like, oh, wow, I launched this part of my business then. And 6 months ago at that new moon, that was, in that same sign, but new instead of full, I had the idea, I had the dream, it dropped in, and it took that 6-month period to really grow it and launch it. And I always like to honor myself, like, wow, well done. You were like right on time, because I'm sure you guys can be like me. I'm like, am I behind? Am I doing it quick enough? Is there more? Is there more? Is there more? And so I have to remind myself and applaud myself when my stillness pays off, and my stillness is actually in sync with the cycles of nature and the stars. And yeah, it just kind of gets me in the right headspace for the next new moon. And not only do we work in the new to full moon within the same month, we also work in that 6-month cycle, which is a longer sort of growth harvest period. So it's a great one to think about. It's a beautiful one to set like big intentions and be like, I'm going to check back in on these in like 6 months, and write them down and tuck them away and put a little reminder in your phone and the corresponding full moon, and check it out. So yeah, check out what you were up to in the new moon in Aries in the springtime in April, and see what intentions or what things you were wanting or wishing to call in, and then hopefully you can celebrate some success this week with some culmination, some harvest of some of those intentions or desires, wishes, wants. Okay, I love you. I hope this is supportive and nourishing to you on your full moon journey this week. And I will be back tomorrow with something probably completely different. Okay, I love you.